Welcome back to Top Insights. Today we are discuss about 10 countries that will collapse. First, if the U.S. economy falls. The U.S. economy, the big bad engine of the world, just tanks. Total chaos. Markets crash, dollars plummet, and the ripple effect? It's like a tsunami hitting every corner of the globe. Some countries are gonna crumble fast. Want to know which ones? Buckle up, because we're diving into the 10 countries that'll collapse first if the U.S. economy goes down. Trust me, this is gonna blow your mind. We dive into the wildest what-ifs and break them down like your best friend spilling the tea. Tonight, we're in my cozy home office, lights low, because this topic is straight up intense. The U.S. economy is like the backbone of the world. Love it or hate it, it keeps things spinning. But if it falls? Oh man, some countries are going to feel the heat way harder than others. Let's count down the 10 that'll hit rock bottom first and why. Ready? Let's go. 10. Canada. Starting with number 10, it's Canada. Yeah, our friendly neighbor up north. Look, Canada's economy is tied to the U.S. Over 75% of their exports, think oil, cars, timber, go straight to the States. If the U.S. stops buying, Canada's economy takes a nosedive. Factories shut down, jobs vanish, and their dollar? It'll be worth less than a loonie at a dollar store. The U.S. is Canada's sugar daddy, and without that cash flow, they're in big trouble. 9. Mexico. Next up, Mexico. These guys rely on the U.S. for trade big time. Think cars, electronics, avocados. If the U.S. economy crashes, those factories along the border? Done. Millions of jobs disappear overnight. Plus, remittances, money sent back from Mexican workers in the U.S., dry up. That's billions gone. Mexico's gonna feel like it got punched in the gut. And recovery? Not looking good. 8. South Korea. South Korea's at number 8. This tech giant, Samsung, Hyundai, all that jazz, leans hard on the U.S. market. If Americans stop buying phones and cars, South Korea's economy stalls out. Plus, their stock market's super sensitive to U.S. trends. A Wall Street crash? Seoul's market will be shaking like a K-pop fan at a BTS concert. It's gonna be rough. 7. Japan. Japan's number 7. They've got a massive debt problem, like over 250% of their GDP. The U.S. is a huge buyer of their cars and electronics. If that demand tanks, Japan's exports collapse, and their already shaky economy, it's game over. Add in their aging population and low birth rate, and Japan's got no backup plan. Sayonara, stability. 6. Germany. Now we're in Europe with Germany at number 6. Germany's the EU's economic powerhouse, but they ship tons of cars and machinery to the U.S. If the U.S. stops buying, Germany's factories grind to a halt. Their whole economy's built on exports, so a U.S. crash hits them like a wrecking ball. Plus, if Germany falls, the rest of the EU's gonna wobble too. Yikes. 5. United Kingdom. Number 5 is the UK. Post-Brexit, they're already on shaky ground. The US is a massive trading partner and financial hub for London. If Wall Street crashes, London's financial sector takes a beating. Banks fail, jobs disappear, and the pound? It'll be worth less than a cup of tea. The UK's gonna feel like it's stuck in a never-ending storm. 4. China. China at number 4 might surprise you. They're huge, right? But the U.S. buys so much of their stuff. Phones, clothes, you name it. A U.S. crash means China's factories shut down, millions lose jobs, and their housing market, already wobbly, collapses. Plus, China holds tons of U.S. debt. If the dollar tanks, China's left holding worthless paper. Not so invincible now, huh? 3. Ireland. Ireland's number 3. This little island's a tech hub. Think Apple, Google, all those big names. But if the U.S. economy goes kaput, those companies pull back. Ireland's tax revenue, jobs, and whole economy? Toast. Their small size means they can't absorb the shock. It's like betting your whole paycheck on one stock and watching it crash. 2. Singapore. Number 2 is Singapore. This tiny trade powerhouse lives off global commerce, and the U.S. is a massive part of that. If the U.S. economy falls, Singapore's ports go quiet, their banks take a hit, and their whole economy, built on being a global middleman, crumbles. No trade, no Singapore. It's that simple. 1. Bahamas. And number 1, the Bahamas. This one's going to hit you hard. Their economy is all about tourism, cruise ships, resorts, you name it. Guess who's their biggest customer? Yep, Americans. If the U.S. economy tanks, no one's booking vacations. Hotels empty out, restaurants close, and the Bahamas? They're left with nothing but empty beaches and a broken economy. It's heartbreaking. So, there you have it. The 10 countries that'll collapse first if the U.S. economy goes down. It's wild to think how connected we all are, right? One big player falls, and the whole world feels it. Which country shocked you the most? Drop it in the comments and hit that like button. See you next video.